So again, we are here for RPG Afternoons, and this is Elden Ring from Software. So what did we do yesterday, and what are we going to do today? Yesterday, we took out a boss. We took out the Putrescent Knight, and got to speak to Saint Trina beyond. Then we went to Faru Masula, and we defeated a mini-boss, a Draconic Tree Sentinel, and we got to also fight Pot Friend and get his talisman, and then we went to Jarburg and completed the quest line for, I forget his name, Jarbairn? Something, the little pot guy. We then also bounced around the DLC a bit in order to find some missing recipe books, some missing cookbooks, and then we called it. That was it. So, some pretty good progress yesterday. Today, our plan is really just one main item, and that main item is a boss. Indy's here. Welcome in, Indy. More decks. Eventually. Our plan today is to go after the boss called Rugalea, the Great Red Bear. So, little nervous about this one. We tried him last time, and he is super tanky. So we'll see how this goes. We do, though, have the opportunity to remain on our horse, so that's helpful. And I believe we can also zone him, so that helps as well. So we'll see. We'll see how we do today. Best the boy in the first try. I'd wait on that prediction, Indy. I can refund your points for that. I have learned that when someone someone requests a prediction, when a prediction takes place, that other people have to bet against you. And as we're still, excuse me, as we're still early on in the stream, if no one else bets against you, then if you win, you're just gonna get your points back that you wager. But it costs you like 1,500 points to initiate the prediction, so I think you're just going to wind up losing 1,500 points. So you might want to save predictions for later on in streams. But I appreciate the confidence. There you go. I give your points back. Alright, so the bear is this way. And that's probably who they're going to fight as well. Alright, so let's go to the loadout we have here. It looks like I'm still working with my normal loadout. I haven't swapped out any of the talismans, except for one. I think I've decided for the rest of this playthrough to leave out the Godskin Swaddling Cloth, which heals you upon successive hits with a dagger, or with any weapon, really. And I think that's because it doesn't, like, it takes too long to activate. I did a little bit of research into it, and it seems that if you're using daggers like I am, you have to hit an enemy 7 times to get back health. Which, 1 L, 1 tap, that's 3 hits. And then if you follow up, that's 4, 5. So then you have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that would proc a heal. And that just feels too long to me. If it was like 3 hits to heal, I would do it. I would keep it on. But 7 hits is just way too many hits. I understand it's probably a very weird talisman to balance out, because if it was with every hit, it would just be way too strong. Someone who uses daggers would just be completely overpowered. They could probably face tank some bosses because you can just spam hits so quickly. But I feel 7 hits to get back health with daggers is just, it's too far the other way. It's not helpful enough. And I have noticed in some of our boss fights that using the Blessed Blue Dew Talisman, even though it very slowly restores focus points, has saved us. And I think it was 2 different boss fights. To the point where we never ran out of focus points. And I think in another fight we just never had to even use a flask to restore our cerulean tears or to restore our focus points. So this is a very strong talisman. Now, I know I can't get too used to this, because once we get to New Game Plus, I am replacing this eventually with the Millicent's prosthesis. But for now, I think we're probably just going to rock this the rest of the DLC and the rest of standard New Game. We'll keep Lord of Blood's Exaltation on, since... Well, actually, you know what? We're probably going to take that off for now. We're probably going to take off the Rotten Wingsword insignia. We're probably going to replace all 3 of these. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. And Ratika's here. Welcome in, Ratika. How are you doing? What do I have? Oh, what? Oh, that's right, that's right. Last night after stream, I spent a little bit of time trying to farm up some gear. I was farming just random headgear. I picked up the Aristocrat headband in Liurnia. I'm sorry, not Liurnia. In, oh yeah, it was Liurnia. And then I was trying to go into the Academy of Raya Lucaria to farm the High Page helmet, I think it's called. And no luck yet, so hopefully in the future. But I think for our weapons, we're going to pull out the Black Knife. And then for our talismans, we're going to pull out the Carian Filigreed Crest. Excuse me. I think that's at the top, right? Close to the top? No? Hold on. Well, we want this one, the Dragon Crest Great Shield. We're going to replace 3 of our talismans here. We want... Wow, I don't see it. There it is. Okay. We want that one. And then... Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Greatly boost the attack power of skills. We'll take that one. Okay. And Bethany's here. Welcome in, Bethany. How are you doing? Oh, I like the dancing Ronnie Snowwitches. That's cute. And Xanadu's here. Welcome in, Xanadu. How be ye? Also, we have an ad starting about now. Should last for about 3 minutes, and then we should have about an hour of uninterrupted gameplay. Ratika says, I'm good. That's good, Ratika. I'm glad you're doing well. Yes, how be ye too, Xanadu and Bethany? And how be ye, indeed? So last time we tried to fight Rugalea, we tried using our Reduvia dagger for bleed, and it was not dealing enough damage because the bear is incredibly tanky. Also, we're not going to go into the boss fight until after the ad is over. I don't want anyone to miss the excitement. Bethany says, I'm good. I'm glad you're doing well. Well, thank you, Bethany. And Xanadu Peach is also doing well. Good to see, good to see. Ritika says, I had dentist today. How did that go? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to swap out Reduvia for the Black Knife. And so this, due to its effect, it'll knock out, I think, more HP faster than Reduvia trying to build up Bleed. And since we're not going to be proccing Bleed, we can remove Lord of Blood's Exaltation and put in the Karian Filigree Crest. And let's actually see how much we get from that. Okay, so right now, the Ash of War on the Black Knife costs 25 focus points. If we equip this, it goes down from 25 to 19. So that's not bad. We save half a dozen focus points on each use of the Black Knife Ash of War. And then let's swap this out for the Shard of Alexander, so it deals more damage. And then swap this out for the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. And you know what? Let's go all out. There it is. We're also going to remix our Flask of Wondrous Physique. We're going to leave Opaline Hard Tier for defense. We're going to swap out Thorny Cracked Tier since we're not using L1 combo spam. And we're going to put in its place the Holy Shrouding Cracked Tier to boost our holy damage, since that's what the Black Knife is. Alright. Also, last night I was able to cap us up on another level of Faith. So now we have 20 Faith, which means the next 11 levels are all getting funneled into Intelligence. And then from there we can finally return to our base stats, to Vigor, to Mind, to Dex, and to Arcane. So, quite nice, quite nice. Okay. Retikus has got 2 carries on 2 teeth. Got one of them fixed up. Next time for dentist is in November. So I'm going to start taking better care of my teeth. Good for you, Ratika, good for you. Got some work done. You have a plan for next time. So I wish you well with that. Alright, looks like our ad should be ending in about 10 seconds. So I am going to start riding along to the boss here. They drilled it and patched it up. Ooh. Well, I hope he didn't feel any pain. Oh, this is kind of like a little tower bridge to get up there. That's kind of nice. All right, where is he? Where is... He's here? Oh, there he is. He's sleeping. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Run away! Oh, he's still there. I thought he was gonna run. No. Oh, did we get rid of him? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Oh! 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 Oh, I didn't know that would happen. I didn't know he could jump back up there so quickly. Ow! Oh. You're a scary bear. It's like I stole his honey pot. He has his eye on me now. Did he lose aggro? Ooh, I think he lost aggro. Nope, nope, he's still looking my way. He's being wary. What's his HP at? That's not bad. That's not bad. His HP's like a third of the way down. Uh-oh. No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Yeah, just go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Wait a second. Is that the right enemy? What's that? Well, that's another sleeping bear. Is that not the boss? Wow, if that's not the boss, that's scary. He did go back to sleep, though. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna gallop around a little bit to see if maybe the creature that I was attacking wasn't actually the boss. Oh, he woke up. I was pretty sure he was here. I know I didn't kill him. He's way too strong. Okay, so what I'm guessing is either he's the boss or he's the boss. And I'm not sure which one is which. Oh no. I was wrong. That's the boss. Look how bright red he is. Okay, so that's like... he's over there. Oh boy. It was an experience, says Ratika. You've had worse. They offered sedative, but you didn't take the... oh, you didn't take the... wait, you didn't take the anesthetic? You're a trooper there. Okay, so that's the bear. Okay. Alright, so what's our escape route here? I think we'll try to hit him with the Black Knife Ash of War. Then maybe summon our horse and ride away as fast as we can. I think that's what we're gonna try to do. Hello. There we go. Rugalea. Oh, that wasn't very nice, sir. Oh, he's a grumpy bear. Did I miss? I may have missed. That hit him. That hit me, though. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad. Oh! Is he leaving? Oh, maybe I reached the edge of the boss arena. You think so? I want to look behind me to see, like, what's... Like, I don't want to fall to my death or anything, but I don't want him to attack me either. Okay. No. If you want to, if you want to turn around and ignore me, I'm okay with that. Gotcha. Oh, he mad. Oh. No. I'm stuck. I'm dead. I can't move. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. I'm surprised that didn't do more damage to me. Oh! 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 Oh, we did it! I think we did it. Did we do it? We did it! Enemy felled! First try. Oh, 210,000 runes. Roar of Rugalea. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad I upgraded this knife. Well, that was scary. Likely weak foe ahead. How dare you? That was a scary boss. Well, now we can get rid of this thing here. Whew. Hey, Beezers, how you doing? Beezer says, didn't anyone ever tell you not to poke the bear? I mean, but he was cute and cuddly, and I wanted to see what he would do. Thank you for the GGs, Beezers. Thank you for the GGs, Ratika. And Jans is also here. Welcome in, Jans. How you doing? Jans has joined just in time to see the Bears defeat. Yes, it was a good fight. The black knife is a pretty strong weapon. Last time we were here, I remember trying to use the, what is that? Oh, mushroom. Last time we were here, I remember trying to use Reduvia's, Ash of War. And it was hard to deal damage with it. The bears seemed like, not necessarily, I don't know. It felt like it was hard to proc bleed on the bear. And when I did proc it, like, it didn't seem to do that much damage, and I don't know why. Maybe it has, like, a high bleed resist, I'm not sure. I wouldn't think so, because it's just a bear. Good luck. But the black knife was quite a bit better at taking that bear down. Beezer says, doing good, just designing emotes for a streamer friend. Oh, very nice of you, Beezers. Alright, well, let's, I guess, head back to a site of grace and rearrange some things and add a new boss to our completion list. Okay. The Elden Ring tradition continues. One boss per stream session. And Rugalea. There we go. Chance is just a bear. You are looking at the pinnacle of how strong bears can get. They're very robust. Alrighty, so what did we get? And I went all out for that bear, too. I got the black knife. I decided that we're not gonna wear the Godskin swaddling cloth. I think for the rest of our playthrough, we're just gonna stay with the Blessed Blue Dew Talisman. And it's very helpful in both boss fights and non-boss fights. And, it's saved us in a couple of boss fights, so... Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave this on instead. It feels like it does more stuff for us. But I know that the Black Knife is a lot more costly for its Ash of War than Reduvia's is. And so I also slapped on the Karian Filigree crest to help with that. I also put on the Shard of Alexander, since we're really relying on a skill. The Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman for physical damage resist. And then the Flask of Wondrous Physique, I swapped out the tier that gives us increased attack for successive attacks for the Holy Shroud and Crack tier, which boosts our holy attacks, since that's what the Black Knife is. And, yeah, it all came together to work out pretty well. So, let's go back to our default talismans. Oh, and also our default daggers. And last night, off stream, I also got us to level up again, since we were so close. And we now have 20 faith. So we can stop leveling it up now, and next 11 levels will all go into intelligence. Also, Jans, maybe you know this. Are there any bosses in Elden Ring? I remember I asked Beezers this last night. He said he wasn't sure. Are there any enemies in Elden Ring that are weak to magic, but tend to, like, resist physical attacks? The only one that I could maybe think of was Falling Star Beast, because they have, like, really rocky skin. So I thought maybe magic would work better against them, but I'm not even sure about them. Alright, so we have a new incantation. Roar of Rugalea. Oops. An incantation of what is jokingly called the Bear Communion channels the power of Rugalea, the Great Red Bear. Transform oneself into a Great Red Bear and emit a mighty roar. Charging increases potency. An incantation that is more akin to the divine invocation of the Horn Scent than it is to the Dragon Communion. Only through desperate battle with the feral wild can one discover a god unique to oneself. All right. Well, let's go back to, I guess, Merchant Kale. And sell some excess loot. We'll pop some runes. And then we might be able to level up again. Hit 10 in intelligence. Jan says, spoiler boss has very low resist to magic. Demi-humans, rotting dragons are all I can find. Okay, so demi-humans are weak to magic. Good to know. Rotting dragons. Okay. And a spoiler boss, which I'm guessing that means it's a boss I haven't fought yet.
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
I was at the Academy of Raya Lucaria last night off stream, trying to farm the high page helm, so that's why I have some gear here, some sorcerer gear.
Goodbye for now.
Okay. Golden rune ones. And broken rune. Okay. And how close are we to leveling up? I'm like 140,000 runes away. Oh boy. That's a big pot helmet you got there. You must be a new... well, maybe New Game Plus? Maybe you're just here to sell stuff like I am? Jan says, to make up for the lack of enemies weak to magic, magic in general is just pretty strong. He just asks, you haven't found the pot head yet? I think I have. I didn't think it was that big, though. So, I was thinking to start putting points into intelligence. Not that I plan on using magic. But, I thought maybe there are going to be enemies in the game that are going to be physically resistant but magically weak. And so I was thinking to upgrade the Glintstone Chris and have that for enemies that are weak to magic. And in New Game Plus, get a second one and fully upgrade that, and then I could rock like dual magic daggers. But I mean, I don't know. If there's really not that many enemies that are weak to magic, maybe I could just stick to using my holy daggers, the black knife, and for now, like the blade of calling, though. I mean, in New Game Plus, I want to get a second black knife and fully upgrade that as well, and so I'll be rocking like dual black knives and dual Reduvias. And I also like to have dual Scorpion Stinger, but I can't even imagine when I really use that. And I still have my dual Fire Daggers. And then my pairing and Misericord will always be paired together. But do you think there's any really good case to be made for investing points into intelligence to use magic daggers, or do you think it'd just be a waste of points? Oh, Beezer says there's 2 pothead helmets. Oh, that I didn't know. I have been trying to look for headgear, but the next piece of headgear, like I said, I was trying to farm for, or trying to obtain, was the high page helm. I just haven't got it to drop yet. You believe the crystal dagger does magic damage as well? It does. There's 3 daggers that do magic damage. Great Jar is located in Belrat Jail. Oh. So, Glintstone Chris seems to do more magic damage than physical. And then you have the crystal knife, which does more physical than magic. And then the last one is the ivory sickle. That's like a perfect balance between physical and magic. And so it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Which is interesting because no other dagger I've found in the game is like that. There's no, like, 3 different daggers where it's like, it gives you that sliding scale. Like, what do you want? Do you want more raw than this? Do you want more of this than raw? Or do you want an equal balance between raw and this? Like, it only happens with magic, which is weird. But I figure if I'm going to be using a magic dagger, then the reason I would be using it would be specifically for its magic component. And so that's why I would probably go for the Glintstone Chris, since it deals more magic damage. But I mean, if there's not really a case to be had, or even, like, putting points into intelligence, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it anyway. Because even with my main stats, I'm getting such diminishing returns, it feels like it's almost not even worth it to keep leveling up my main stats when I could put points into something else. And, yeah, I think I'm going up to 20 on intelligence. Because just to use the Glintstone Chris, you have to have... What's the requirement? 16 intelligence. 16 for Glintstone Chris. I can use Crystal Knife right now. I need 13 intelligence for Ivory Sickle. But yeah, 16 for Glintstone, so I'll just round it up to 20. Didn't know the Ivory Sickle did magic as well. That dagger sucks, so I stopped trying to use it. Yeah, I think if... I mean, I can see its use. I can see how it might be good. Well, maybe. You could kind of do this in Demon Souls and in Dark Souls 1. Probably in Dark Souls 2. I haven't really looked at the sorceries too much in Elden Ring. But if you don't want to be a magician, or like a sorcerer, but you want to be like a spell sword, then I can see it being good. A spell sword being like, you don't want to use offensive sorceries. The only thing you want to do is buff yourself. So if you want to make like your attack stronger or your defense stronger, I think that's more an incantation thing. But if there are sorceries to do that, then I can see maybe using the Ivory Sickle. Like, if you want to just do physical damage and magic damage equally, then, like, Ivory Sickle might be the way to go. But that's probably, like, a really rare case, like a really rare build. People probably just go more physical or more magic. Oh, that's right. I wanted to check on the headgears, the jar headgears. Okay, so we have... Let's see here. Let me take my time. I don't want to pass it accidentally and then be spelunking through a cave for no reason. We have Jar. It's just called Jar. Jar that fits cleanly over the head when upturned. Made with pride by Iron Fist Alexander. In a uniquely jar-like gesture of friendship, it boosts the power of throwing pot items. Nope, that's the only jar helmet I have. Jan says, my current character is a melee mage hybrid, and some enemies are easier, others harder. Like Ghost Flame dragons are harder, since Ghost Flame is frost, and frost is the coldest of magics. Thus, their resistances. And Fusion is here. Welcome in, Fusion. Fusion says Mage High. And redeems, hello, I'm new to stream. Well, welcome in, Fusion, for the very first time. Again, hope you're doing well. Fusion has also redeemed Hydrate. Cheers, Fusion. So it's located in... What did you say? The Belrot Jail. Well, we can go diving for it. Maybe they'll get us enough runes to level up again. Let's see. Belrot Jail. I'll take a look at that location right now, Jans. Oh, no. I thought it... Excuse me. I thought it might be something like that. I don't know how to get there. I don't even know if I can get there. I mean, I guess maybe you jump? But... I think I've... The first time there's stairs there, and I tried to go down the stairs. Look at all these bloodstains. And, the stairs broke out from... The stairs broke out from under me. And then I tried to jump the second time and I missed the jump. You can, but there's a secret elevator in a room with 4 living jar innards. Well, if you tell me how to get there, I'll go there. Until then, I think I'm going the right way. I think the floating message was yours. I think you have to do like a long drop just to get down there. I think you have to get to that bridge. Like, it takes a while just to get there. And then you have to jump across, and that is a super far jump. Now I'm kind of questioning taking this off. Like, in New Game Plus, I had planned to take this off from Millicent's prosthesis. But, I mean, so long as I keep this on, I basically have infinite focus points. And so long as I can keep killing stuff in general, with Taker's cameo, I basically have infinite health. So I don't really have to rely on my flasks that much when just generally exploring. I can really try to save them for boss fights. So that's really, really helpful. Do you think I should replace Lord of Blood's Exaltation for Millicent's prosthesis in New Game Plus and just not use Lord of Blood's Exaltation at all? Like, that's an idea. Like, I believe Lord of Blood's Exaltation gives you a higher boost to your attack, but it does only proc, I think, when bleed, like, when bleed procs, when, like, laceration procs. Whereas if you can just keep your daggers going, your L1 spam going, that's probably more damage more consistently. Like, I really like the idea of having magic regen and health regen at all times. Jen says, sending a video soon to aid when you're in the right location. Okay. Peter says, only if you're not going to depend on bleed. And since you want to use 2 Reduvias, I'd say keep it. Okay. So then I gotta figure something else out. Well, I'm not getting rid of the Rotten Wing Sword insignia, because I know you can wear that and Millicent's prosthesis at the same time. I guess I'll just have to take off the Blessed Blue Dew Talisman. Ah, well. It's probably something I'll put on for certain boss encounters. Which I've only really needed it for 1 boss encounter so far. Or actually, no, I take that back. I think I've needed it for 2. Alright. There's a door there, but I don't think you're supposed to go through there. Yeah, that's just an alternate way to do something else. I think you gotta make the long drop. John says, Blessed Blue Dew, great for exploration. Boss fights, not so much. Unless you really need attrition. Okay. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably a bad thing to do. Because I need time to line up this jump. Ow! Ah, well. That still works. Okay. Video has been sent. Alright. I know I have 2 enemies left to kill here, so I'm going to clear those out first. Oh. Oh. Okay. I feel like I already passed that location. Did I? I'm not sure how to get to the location where your video started. Keep going? Oh, okay. Oh, here it is. Sorry, little guys. First time I came down here, I learned my lesson. Woo. I am big strong now. The last time I came down here, I left them alone, and I think they killed me. Oh, look at that. They look like Batman going up that chain so quickly. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. So, Jans ran downstairs. And then he jumped across. Turned right and went for the elevator. Okay. Alright. It's getting dark outside. I think it's about to storm. Hopefully it doesn't cut our stream short. If it does, my apologies. Precious item ahead, but be wary of right. Okay, we found it. Thank you, Jans. Thank you very much. Jan says, one of the upsides of playing the DLC the way I do is every playthrough gets easier, with the exception of my first playthrough, which brought my highest character, but at New Game Plus. Second playthrough is at 125, third playthrough is at 150, this fourth playthrough is at 316, and lastly, the final character I will play the DLC on is at 400 plus. So the hardest of my playthroughs are behind me. Very nice, Jans. And I'm back at full magic, back at full focus points, thanks to the blessed blue dew talisman. Ah. I know I still have another... There we go, that big pot guy right there I have to fight. Yay! Great jar! Can he jump up here? I'm not even sure that matters. Nice. Great jar. A great jar which fits comfortably over the head when upturned. Attire of the shamans who perform their worship at jails. Increases the power of thrown pots of all sizes. They offer their prayers to the innards of the great jars, such that they might be reborn one day into sainthood. This is the cycle of death and rebirth, taken into the hands of mortal men. Jans redeemed congrats. Thank you for the congrats there, Jans. Is there anything else to do over here? Probably not. All these melted candles, they remind me of the wax baths in Dark Souls 3. That you could dip your head into to coat your head in wax so that you wouldn't be cursed. Good to go? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's just take one little last look around. Okay. Alright. Let's put this away. Alright, how many runes do we have now? 282,000. And how many do we need? 387. So, not too bad anymore. So the bosses we have left are the Deathrite Bird, which we're supposed to do tomorrow, but maybe we'll try that today. Then the Falling Star Beast, and then I guess the DLC's final boss. Okay. I think what we're going to do now, because I really don't want to lose these runes, is go level up, and then pull out our Holy Daggers, the Black Knife, and the Blade of Calling, and go try to tackle the Deathrite Bird. I feel like maybe this month... How many weeks do we have left in this month? Rest of this week, all of next week, all of the week after. I feel like unless we get into some really hard boss fights, there's a good chance we're going to beat the DLC this month, maybe even this week. Oh, I went the wrong place. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting that there's a different place I use now. Oh yeah, and I do want to kill all the fire guys too. That's going to take some extra time. We'll probably spend like a whole day just doing that. Excuse me. But I don't know how the main campaign, the non-DLC, the base game, whatever you want to call it. Maybe we might even complete our first full playthrough by the end of this month, because we do have a 24-hour stream coming up the last Saturday of this month. Millennia and final DLC bosses may take us longer. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Millennia might take us a bit. Okay, let's pull out that gold scarab. there's 300. $316. I'm thinking about how I'm going to alter my build to take on the Deathrite bird. $325. I think I'll probably remix the Flask of Wondrous Physique. I'll keep the tier that boosts holy damage, but then I also think I'll leave the tier in there that boosts attack power with successive attacks. The last time we fought a Deathrite bird, we used a mix of Reduvia's Ash of War in addition to L1 spam combo. And so we might kind of do something like that against this Deathrite bird, like maybe if it's far away enough. We might try to use the Black Knife's Ash of War, Blade of Death I think it's called. But if we get in close, we'll L1 spam our Holy Daggers. So that should be a good flask mixture. As far as our talismans, probably Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman for physical defense. The strongest magic talisman. Probably the strongest Pearl Drake talisman. And then we'll probably leave on the Rotten Wingsword insignia to help with our L1 spam. That sounds pretty good. I don't know how hard the other Deathbirds are going to make things. I remember we did try to fight the Deathbirds in the DLC not too long ago, and we killed them a lot faster than I thought we were going to. And that was just using Reduvia and our Blood Great Knife. So I would assume that that standard, like, mini Deathrite birds are also weak to Holy. So we could probably kill them a lot faster with our Holy Daggers. Okay, level up. And Intelligence, +1. There we go. Our character is a bit smarter now. 392,000 runes to level up again. Okay. Jen says, I briefly went back to the main game to grab a perfumer cookbook, and the difference between over-leveled for base game and 0 blessings is staggering. How so? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Pulling this one, that one, and then these two. And back to Charo's hidden grave. You murdered a tanky Miranda flower in 3 hits, which would take you maybe 9 or 12 hits with 0 blessings. Ah, Charles is here. Hello, Charles. Hello, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Charles. How are you all doing? Coming in from the Bible reading. Oh. Well, welcome on in, everyone. I hope you're feeling okay, Charles. I know typically after your Bible reading, you go into Elden Ring yourself. Yes, welcome on in. How's everyone doing? Let me know what's going on. For those who do not know, my name is Orfeo, and we are going to try another boss. We just beat a boss, Rugalea, the Great Red Bear, on our first try today. So pretty happy about that. And I want to keep going. So we're going to go after our next boss, which is a Deathrite Bird here in Charo's grave. And we are preparing for that now. Okay. I think we are ready. Charles says, how goes the Elden Ring stream? Yes, I'm not feeling too well. Had to end after the reading. I see. How are you? Doing well, doing well. And I hope you feel better soon, Charles. And Jim is here. Welcome in, Jim. Jim says, greetings. Have a good evening. Have to scoot out. Blessings. Thank you, Jim. You as well. So yes, we started our stream and we went after Rugalea, the Great Red Bear, dropped him first try. I remember we fought him, I think, a few days ago, and he just seemed too tanky using Rejuvia's Ash of War. But I was able to put him down easier with the Black Knife's Ash of War. And I also fully upgraded the Blade of Calling. And so here we are. We're going to try to take on the Deathrite Bird and the surrounding Death Birds. I don't know, I think it's still morning, though. Might have to push time to night. No, it is night. Never mind. And so we'll see how we do. As far as our build, if anyone is interested, we also have the Dragon Crest Great Shield for physical defense, Spell Drake Talisman +3 since I know it uses magic, Pearl Drake Talisman +3 for that extra magic defense, the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia because at some points we do L1 combo spam with our daggers. This is a Bandit build dagger-only run. And the Flask of Wondrous Physique, the Thorny Cracked Tear, successive attacks build up attack power, and the Holy Shrouding Cracked Tear to boost our holy damage, and we're only using holy daggers. So, hopefully, this run will go well. Charles says, Deathrite Birds, they are always a test. Question, where did you get the Pearl Drake Great Shield Talisman? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in the DLC, but I don't recall. Okay. Well, we have 2 tests here. Test number 1. Fair enough. Don't remember half of the places you got things. Do believe it's DLC as well. Oh, you missed on your time through. Oh. Well, let us do a quick search here. Pearl Drake. Ah, I see. Jans is right. Somewhere in Shadowkeep, 7th floor. Yes, it says you must progress until the 7th floor, pull a lever that moves the statues. Once you do, return to the 3rd floor and find the head of the statue to pull this item from its beard. Oh, but there's an yeah, that's right. There's an easier way to do it. One way to do it is to go to visit the storehouse. 4th floor, side of Grace. Turn around and go east to the railing. Then do a big jump from the railing to the feet of the statue below. After landing, run across the statue's back until you can drop down and loot the talisman. That's how I did it. So if you are currently in Shadowkeep and you have made it through Shadowkeep, through the 7th floor, then that is definitely what I would do. There you are. Okay, so I can see some of these little birds here are alive. Let's see how strong our daggers hit. That's not bad. We got one there. Okay, let's go after that one next. Ow. Okay. You can see we got one up there. We got one in front of us. We got one there. Oh boy. I'm gonna try and pull him back here. Wait, where are you going? Yeah, come this way. Come on. I don't want to fight that one too. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come back a little bit more. Oh, I missed! Oh, I missed again! Oh. Oh, you are a naughty birdie! Oh. Good dodge. Uh-oh. No. Oh, where'd he go? Oh! Oh, I got a little one with me. Oh, out of stamina. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I'm rather surprised I was able to just heal through that. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm out of magic! Oh, no. Oh! Oh, no. No! No! Go away! Go away! Go away! That's going pretty well. Why are you walking away? Don't go away. I want to play. Come back. Come back, little birdie. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, we got it! We sniped it! Enemy felled! Oh, 230,000 runes. And a new Ash of War. Ghost Flame Call. Woo. Very nice. Thank you for the GGs, Ratika. Jans has redeemed Congo Rats. Thank you for the congrats, Jans. Oh. Let us scroll up here. Charles is going to be off to Lurkland quickly here. So many blessings upon thee. And I wish great victory to you in all of your encounters. Huzzah. Thank you, Charles. Thank you very much. Yes, we were indeed victorious. Jan says, wish I were there. I'd pelt that bird with golden land and sacred blade projectiles. That would have probably been a lot more effective than what I was doing. But we did manage to pull out the victory. Whew. I thought I was going to miss with that last Blade of Death there. I thought he was going to swoop down at me and maybe not necessarily hit me, but I thought he was going to just duck right under the Ash of War there. But no, it struck him. Oh, sniped him right out of the sky. Felt good. All right. Let's remix our flask. And re-equip our runes. Normal daggers. Forgot to put away the other ones. And new Ash of War. Ash of War Ghost Flame Call. This Ash of War grants an armament the Cold Affinity and the following skill. Is this the only Ash of War in the game to allow you to have the Cold Affinity on a weapon? I know there are some special weapons that have cold already on them, like the Frozen Needle, But so far as I'm aware, you can't just put cold on anything. Oh, Cold Mist Ash is another one? Okay, maybe I don't have that one yet. Or maybe I do and I just don't recall having it. Alright, smells, Ashes of War, and this is called Ghost Flame Call. Okay. Okay, this Ash of War grants an armament the cold affinity and the following skill. Ghost Flame Call. Thrust out armament to summon Ghost Flame. Follow up with a normal attack to set the ground ablaze with Ghost Flame, or a strong attack to trigger a massive explosion. Usable on swords and spears. Small armaments, twin blades, and backhand blades accepted. Nice. That was probably one of the easiest fights we've had against a Deathrite bird. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because, like, I really tried to tailor my build, sort of. Like, just my setup to specifically go against that Deathrite bird. That could be it. But, yeah, that was pretty awesome. Alright, let's add that onto our boss completion list. And Deathrite Bird. 2 bosses in 1 day. But we're not done yet. Jan says your holy attack also deals 200% damage to it. Oh, wow. Oh, that's another good reason. Alright. Well, our last boss is a scary one. Let's get rid of that. And that is the Falling Star Beast. Oh, boy. How many runes do I have? 236,000. How many do I need? Almost 400,000. I don't really want to grind again. I have no idea how to prepare for this. Excuse me. Fingerstone Hill. Chan says, I forget that one exists. I usually get it first try and forget about it. Oh. Well, you're more skilled than I am, Jans. Gravity's a special blend of physical and magic damage. Yeah, well, defensively, I have an idea of what I'm going to equip. It'll be pretty similar to what I used against the Deathrite bird. I think I'm also going to use Black Knife here. It feels a bit difficult squeezing blood from a stone, which is essentially what I'm doing when trying to use Reduvia against a Falling Star Beast. So I'll try Black Knife. And for talismans, let's try Dragon Crest Great Shield. Let's try Spelldrake +3. I think I'm going to go with Shard of Alexander on this one. And let's also do the Karian Filigreed Crest Flask of Wondrous Physique. We'll keep the Opaline Heart here. We'll swap this out for Holy Shrouding Cracked Tear. Oh. I should probably also equip the knife. Okay. Offensively, rock doesn't bleed, does it? Never tried bleed on rock. I did, and it does, but it takes a very long time to do. Shard of Alexander is always good. I think I had a really long, drawn-out fight with a Falling Star Beast. It might have been the one near Volcano Manor. And I think I got it to bleed once. And that was it. Over the course of the entire fight. He's waiting. At least there's no other enemies around. That I like. And I'm going to see if I could try to pull him out maybe like... kind of like right there. So that if I die, I can always just run back and get my runes and leave. Alright, so the goal here is going to be to try to dodge his attacks. And... just use the Blade of Death. Okay. Oh, I thought I rolled in time. Oh! I was not expecting that there. That was hard. Uh-oh. Ow! Oh! Oh! Oh, you're too close. Ugh, I don't like that you're so close. Oh no. Oh no. No! This is bad. Oh, this is so bad. I'm dead. I had to sort of tank through that one. Oh no. Oh! Oh! Oh no. No! 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 You naughty beast, you! Again? Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm stuck behind a tree! Oh. Oh, super strong tree. Ho ho ho! Toro! Toro! Ole! Ho 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 ho! One more time! Oh! One more! Goodbye. Ho 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 ho! Enemy felled! Yes! 170,000 runes. Now we can level up. Gravitational Missile. Oh, my daggery assassin is so strong. I do have to go all out for some of these bosses. Like, I have to remix my flask of Wondrous Physique. I have to rearrange all my talismans, use different kinds of daggers. But I mean, it's working. Jan's redeemed Congo Rats. Thank you for the congrats, Jans. Hey, Moto. Nice work, dude. Thank you, Moto. How are you doing today? Oof. Oh, we still fighting him. Good luck, guy. Good luck. Ah, good fight. Alright. Take that off. Head back to the site of grace. Moto says, I'm alright, just chilling. Alright. I'm glad you're doing alright. Let's add that boss's name to our completion list. And Falling Star Beast. Save. We're less than 2 hours into our stream session, and we've already taken out 3 bosses today. I'm sorry, not Putrescent, that was yesterday. Rugalea, the Great Red Bear, a Deathrite Bird, and a Falling Star Beast. So, it's going pretty well so far. Alright. Let's unequip that. And level up. Intelligence goes up to 11. And let's see here. Oh, what is this? A new sorcery. Gravitational Missile. One of the glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces. Projectile that pulls in enemies before finally exploding. Charging extends repulls. Said to have originated in the lightless dark far beyond, the home of the falling star beasts. Alright, well, let's add that sorcery here to our list. Gravitational Missile. Alright. Does anyone know if there's any other boss in the DLC that I'm missing? Other than the final boss. Hello, Princess Trunks. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing? Beezer says, LOL, I was gonna say Radon. We only got 14,000 runes. Let's give it a shot. If that's the only one that I have oh, wait. I want to remix my flask of Wondrous Physique. Okay. If that's the only one that I have left, if that's the only boss in the DLC that remains, then I guess we'll go after him. Did you kill the demi-human queen? You're not trying to read the lists. The demi-human queen that's on the Cerulean coast. We kill that one, if that's the one you're talking about. Yeah? Okay. Your footsteps down there. Alright, so then... where is the boss? Divine Gate front staircase? Is that it? Peter says, I just want to see how bad they nerfed him. I mean, maybe we'll beat him first try. You think so? DLC, final boss, first try. Could happen. Probably won't happen, though. Jan says, I can't think of any missed bosses. The biggest change is he doesn't bomb rush you after you enter the Fog Gate the second time. Alright. First attempt. So whenever we fight a boss for the first time, well, not whenever we fight, sometime, most of the time when we fight a boss for the first time, we don't change anything about our build or talismans, we just go in and just see how we do. And then based on that first experience, we start altering gear. So, yeah, let's see how we do. I hope the
loyal blade and champion of the festival.
I hope the cuts.
Both your deeds will ever be praised in song.
I hope the cutscene pauses my buff duration.
Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
Okay. No. Ooh. You hit hard, sir. Oh, wow. Alright, well, you don't do bad damage, which is good. I thought he might be tankier than that. The problem isn't him being tanky, it's his moves. Did I read the revealed lore? I mean, if it wasn't an item, then yeah. Alright. So, I think what we're going to do here is we are again going to pull out the black knife. And my logic behind that is maybe I can use that both offensively and defensively. Like, maybe when he goes to pull me in with his gravity, I can at the same time try to launch a black knife, and because I'm doing that move, I will resist his gravity pull. I don't think I'm really going to get a chance to do L1 spam combo on him. And I'm not using bleed, so that means I can use all 4 talisman slots. So let's do Dragon Crest Great Shield. Let's do Spell Drake. Let's do... I do know that in Phase 2 he uses Holy, so I'm going to pull out Golden Braid. So that's 3. Then let's... I mean, probably Pearl Drake would be smart, but then I have no magic regen. I have magic flasks, but Black Knife is pretty expensive. Well, let's just see how we do. We'll continue to fine-tune it. Okay. Oh, wait. Since we're not going to L1 spam, let's take that off and use that. Oh, also... Shard of Alexander would be good here. As with this one. Alright, let me take another look at the talismans real quick. Let's replace that with that. And let's replace that one with that. Okay. And then equip Black Knife. Okay, let's give this a try. Wouldn't this be fitting if this works? It was a Black Knife who killed Godwin, and it will be a Black Knife who kills Radahn. Okay. Oh! I didn't see him coming there. Was able to break it. Phase 2. Oh. I wonder how many health flasks I have left. I wasn't paying attention. I was just healing when I needed to heal.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned.
Charles is still here.
Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Mikola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Oh boy. Oh. We got about halfway. That's not bad for a second attempt. Whew, let me scroll back up here. Jan says, Gaius and Mesmer were like older brothers to Radahn, and Gaius studied from the same Alabaster Lord Radahn did. That explains his gravity moves. Now the real soul starts here. Yes, we're glad to have you here, Charles. Okay. So, I really should have been paying more attention to how much focus points I had left. I think, though, I think I can spare one, maybe, for health. What else can we do? Let me take a look at the talismans again. Oh, I feel that's all pretty good. Nope, I think we're just gonna ride with that. Okay. Oh, I just had an idea. It'll have to wait till next time, though. Ignored! Ho, 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 ho. You can use the black knife jump to get out of it. Ho, 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 ho. I have found something greater than Radahn's gravitational magic, and that is destined death. And it's coming for you, Radahn.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
I wonder how much health I have. I know he hit me at the same time I hit him.
To I, Mikola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
That's not too bad. I ran out of magic. That's not good. Okay, so once I get to phase 2, I'm probably out of magic, or probably pretty close to being out of magic. So I have to get Flask 2 ready. But it looks like I probably only need one flask, one backup magic flask. We have some discussion going on in chat about the children of Marika. Yeah, so maybe half a health bar, but the health bar feels like an eternity in phase 2, says Jans. The only one that I'm thinking about maybe taking off is the Karian Filigree Crest. And replacing that with the Pearl Drake Talisman +3. That would give me more defense. But this shaves off a lot of focus points. It shaves off 6 focus points per use. How many focus points do I have in total? $173. So I can use it 4, 5, typically 6 times before I run out of focus points. Okay. Let's try going back to flasks and getting that magic flask back. And then let's pull out Pearl Drake +3. Oops. And make that switch there. Okay. Took too long there. Oh. Phase 2. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh, that was funny. I ducked under it. That's the closest we've gotten so far. I didn't know you could do that. All right, I have another strat now. Actually, I have 2 more strats. Well, yeah. I was going to save the Flask of Wondrous Physique for second phase because of that defense buff. Maybe I could. Maybe I could combine those. Alright, let's try remixing the Flask a little bit. We're not going to use it in Phase 1. We're going to save it for Phase 2. We're getting rid of this. And let's go restore half of HP. And then I think another change we're going to make... This will probably drop us down to, yeah, medium rolls. We'll try using the Black Knife for Phase 1. And then it seems in Phase 2 he gains, like, holy defense. And so we'll try to bleed him with Reduvia in Phase 2. See how close we get. Okay. This time. It also looks like we have an ad coming up in about 2 minutes. So I think I'll go get myself some more hydration. And then we'll come back and try it a bit more. Alright, take care, Jan. Sleep well. And I will see you again, probably tomorrow, for some more Elden Ring. And I can't... Well, no. We'll probably will be doing DLC tomorrow. Even if we beat Radon today, we still have the big fire guys to take out. So, yes. See you again, Jans. Alright. And BRB for me. Sorry, I guess I muted myself there. But yes, thank you everyone for waiting through the ads. What I was saying is I guess we have to alter some things real quick. Back when I had light rolls, it seems like it was easier to stay out of reach of Radon's swords. And so I think what I'll do is in phase 1, I'll just leave it as is. Phase 2, during that brief amount of time I have, I'll just go into the menus and I'll just swap the 2 daggers, which is what I did pretty much for the gank fight squad, or the gank squad fight. Sort of in between phases, I swap daggers. And we'll try and bleed him in phase 2 and see how well that works. Yeah, okay. I think I actually forgot to use that in phase 2. Oh, good dodge! Oh, he knocked me out of it. Oh, I didn't have any magic. I think it worked.
Voyage guided by compassion.
No. I don't think Reduvia is the answer here. I feel like I'm doing about as much damage, as I was doing.
Lord Order, let us go together.
Heart stolen. You heart stealer, you. New gesture, at least? Oh, that's good. I do want to collect all the gestures in the game. So I guess that had to happen at some point. But no, it looked like I was still doing the same damage with Reduvia's bleed as I was doing with Black Knife. Let us go together. Okay. So, let's pull that out. I won't have to worry about getting confused. Because I'm not going to switch this time. And... I unequipped the wrong thing. I meant to unequip this. No? Thought I had the magic one on. Guess not. Let me take a look at my other talismans. Hello, David. How you doing? Increase poise. Stamina regen. HP stamina. Arcane. Critical, guard, counters, final hit of change, charge attacks. Against blockers, counterattacks, horseback, jump attacks. I wonder if that counts. If I two-hand the black knife. And still use its Ash of War. Yeah, you can still launch it that way. Okay. And I don't feel like I have... Well, no. I might have enough time to shrink that down, if that's the first thing I do, going from phase 1 to phase 2. Okay. Let's give that a shot. A 1,000-year voyage, isn't it? You're doing fantastical. Fantastical sounds fantastical. Very nice. What is your Elden Ring story? I'm out of magic. I'm dead. I might have to learn his moveset. I thought maybe I could just come in and sort of push aggression, push speed, and maybe take him out. And that kind of works in Phase 1. Doesn't really work as well in Phase 2. Extra damage that way. If my Ash of Wars were dealing any extra damage that way. From using this. I couldn't tell. Maybe they were, but I couldn't tell. Let's pull that back. And let's get the car in Filigreed Crest again. Okay. Also, let's try remixing the Flask of Wondrous Physique. What else do I have in here? We have heals. Restore HP over time. Stamina. Faith Knot. That'd probably boost the Black Knife even more. But what else do we got? Resists. Poise. Break enemy stances. Dodge rolls. I think we'll try that. Okay. Wait, do I still have on the Carian Filigree? I do. If I still have on the Carian Filigree, I don't need 2 magic flasks. I probably just need 1. So let's reallocate. Oops, wrong way. Okay. That's a noticeable increase in damage right there. One more for phase 2. Oh. Oh, I'm out of magic. Oh. He's definitely doable. I do have the 3 Blessings of Marika that I could use, but I don't really want to use those. I feel like that would get me closer to beating him, but right now my skill is not at the point where I can beat him using those. Oh, aren't you the show-off hopping along the... Oh, I think he fell. Alright. What about... Let's see how hard the Holy hits me. What if I swap this out for that? Motor redeemed, fail redeemed. 'Twas a fail, 'twas indeed a fail. Phase 2. That was a really good phase 1, wasn't it? Oh. But I don't remember how much magic I have.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Mikola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Oh, she has multiple, or he has multiple arms. I just noticed that. The same way Ronnie has multiple arms. Oh, and I still had 12 flasks left. Well, if I can use all the flasks, they got a shot here. Okay. Oh, dodge too slow. Oh, I got caught in the corner. ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Couldn't dodge fast enough there. I wonder if that's where Freya learned her move. Her somersault sword attack. I'm out of magic. I didn't realize that. I'm dead. Ho, 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 ho. What was that? I wasn't anywhere near you. Oh. I wasn't expecting the double. I do really like fighting him with the black knife. It feels like a very graceful dance. Like, he jumps in the air, hovers for a while, plunges down with the swords, and like jump up in the air with the black knife's Ash of War, hover in the air, and just whip out the what is it called? The death knife? Blade of Death? I think it's Blade of Death. Blade of Death. And then land. It's a lot of fun. Okay. That's never happened before. He's done that move before, but it never pulled me like that close to him. Oh! I was trying to roll back to heal. Oh, Moto redeemed hydrate. Cheers, Moto. Yeah, he definitely feels doable. I feel like with the way I have my weapons and my talismans and everything set up right now, I feel like this is going to be the loadout for us to beat him. I think the only way I'm going to be able to beat him, though, is just to fight him a lot and just to sort of get into the flow of his combat patterns and then just beat him that way. It feels like there's less windows of opportunity in Phase 2 to heal and to dodge. But, yeah, I feel that this is probably the way we're going to get it done. I like them arranged in alphabetical order. But yeah, Phase 1 is going pretty well so far. We can almost consistently get him to Phase 2. Pretty consistently. It's just finishing the fight that we have an issue with at the moment. But we'll get there. Okay. Oh, I rolled too soon. I tried to roll through that. Oh my goodness, the range. The range. Go away! Go away! Can't go in a straight line, that's right. Not in Phase 2, anyway. We got closer that time. Hey, Luminoth, how you doing? So far, we have dropped 3 bosses this stream. We took down Rugalea, the Great Red Bear, a Deathrite Bird, and a Falling Star Beast, all in the DLC. And I think there's only one boss left in the DLC, and that's the final boss here. We do also have to do some other things, like I think we have to go around and kill all of the large walking fire giants. I think of them as fire giants. It's not the same fire giant we killed back in the base game. It's the large walking fire monsters, metallic fire monsters. Like, we still have to kill all of those. But aside from that, I think... And I would probably call those mini-bosses, not real bosses. I wonder who's fighting on the stairs. But yeah, I think this is the only boss left. So we've beaten them all. Daggers-Only. And we're getting pretty good at taking down Radahn in first phase. Second phase, we're getting better at taking him down. But it's just going to take us a while just to fight him over and over again to get used to the combat flow and finish him. But I think we're going to give this one more try. And then we're probably going to call stream. And then tomorrow, we'll probably spend a good chunk of the day, if not the entire day, just sitting down, battling against this boss if we don't get him this try. And then once we do get this boss, we're going to be going after Melania. She's next. And I'm more worried about Melania than I am this boss. Alright. Last try of the night. Here we go. Should have rolled a bit further. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's probably the attack I'm best at dodging. His cyclone spin attack. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
I don't want to travel nowhere for 1,000 years. What if I get sick on the car ride? Ugh. All right. I think we did pretty well there. So yeah, I think we'll get him tomorrow. I think we have the build down. We have, the black knife seems to be working pretty well. I wish we could somehow make it stronger. And I bet you can. I bet if you just put more points in the faith, you can make it stronger. I think our talismans are pretty good. Karian's working well for getting more juice out of the black knife. Physical defense is always good. Shard of Alexander's going well to help boost the damage of the Ash of War. And the two-headed turtle talisman seems to be working quite well at keeping our stamina up. And then the Flask of Wondrous Physique. That Faith Nut Crystal Tear is giving us at least an initial boost to our damage, as well as the Holy Shrouding Cracked Tear, since I believe both of those are holy on the Black Knife. So, yeah. I think it's going pretty well. And tomorrow we'll keep fighting, and I think we'll put him down.